How's it going, everybody? I wanted to come on and make a video in prelude to the video that I'll make tomorrow. I apologize for not being on in such a long time. I have been concentrating very hard and working very hard on growing my company over the last several years. It has worked out thus far, which is why I'm able to come on and make videos again. So we've got some great management in the field now. We also have great help in the office. So I'll have a little bit more time to be able to make videos and try to put out some educational content, which is my goal for today. So tomorrow I'm going to put out a video on one of my biggest pet peeves, which is joining, striking up, whatever you want to call it. We're in the commercial industry, so we mostly use round joint, which it will apply to any type of joint, grapevine, V joint, rake joint, anything you want to, any application you've got. What I've got to say will apply to all. But one of the things I wanted to point out before I get into the video tomorrow, as I will not have time, is we have a lot of stringent tolerances that the guys in the field may not be fully aware of. So we've got the tolerances that are provided within the TMS 402-602, which is a building code. If you are in charge of work, or you are at any point in time discussing quality of work with the owner or design team, I implore you to learn everything you can about the TMS 602. At some point, I'll go over some of the frequently used standards that I use a lot and that I give to our guys in the field. But the tolerances in the building code are generally not as stringent as what we have in the field and what we have set forth within our project specifications. So within the project specifications, I'm not going to go over all of them, but the ones you really need to know is on your face of wall, you are only given a 1/16 of an inch tolerance. So if somebody puts a level up against your wall like this, any one of those block or brick can only set back a 1/16 of an inch from the face of your level. Also, you're given plus or minus 1/8 of an inch on your head joints and bed joints, and that doesn't mean that you can have a 1/4 inch head joint and then a 1/2 inch head joint. They also say that you cannot vary no more than 1/8 from all adjacent head and bed joints. So that means you can't go from a 1/4 all the way up to a 1/2. You can go from a 1/4 to 3/8, then a 1/2, but you cannot skip from one to the other, because that's going to give you a 1/2 inch difference. So those are some of the tolerances that we work with, and if your work looks good, they're not going to bother you. So one of the things Mason stood on for years is inspection at 20 foot at a walking pace in diffuse lighting. That's an ASTM standard. It's a manufacturing standard for quality of manufacturing, not workmanship of masonry. So I can't argue that. I just can't argue it in good conscience. But we'll take a look at some striking tomorrow, some joining, and see what you think.